counselor.
Efficient management of parental responsibility.
Is home front counselor.
Home front counselors.
Home front counselor.
Home front counselor.
My name is Mrs. Fajimi Olubukola Olushola. We are on home front counselor. I'm to discuss the role of a father in a child's upbringing. The role of a father in a child's upbringing cannot be overemphasized. As we all know, there is no way you can have children without the father and the mother. So, it behoves on both the father and the mother to bring the child up in all ramifications, either spiritually, financially, educationally, and otherwise. So, what is the role of a father? The traditional Yoruba race believes that the father is the head of the home. Therefore, he provides all the needs. If the father is to do that, with the present economy, we know that it's not possible for the father to carry everything alone. It has to be with the support of the mother. If it is with the support of the mother, that means the father has to carry a major portion of the job of bringing up the children in such a way that when they grow up, they are going to be useful both to the family, to their community, and to the country as a whole. Now, what roles are we expecting the father to play? We are expecting the father to be the role model for the children, especially the male children, and also to the female ones. The female ones will know that this is how my father treats my mother, and this is what I should expect from either my boyfriend or my future husband. If the father treats the wife abysmally, abuse her, and treats her as if she's a non-entity, the daughter grows up knowing that this is what she expects from her boyfriend, from her future husband. And the son learns to treat his girlfriends the same way the father treats their mother, which means that the father must be very cautious of this fact by treating the mother as he will want his own daughter to be treated. So, fathers, how do we treat our wives? Because children learn more from action than words. No matter what you tell them, they will do what you do. No matter what you tell them, if they go to church every day, or mosque every day, or to shrine every day, where something else is being preached, but what you are doing at home is saying otherwise, they will follow what you are saying. If you have any one of them that differs from what you are doing, that is like 1 in 100 of children. So, father's role is so big that you can't just throw it away. Now, financially, the father has to take responsibility. Okay, for children's school fees, for home keeping, and so on. The father has to be there financially. That is why it is often said that if you are not ready to be a provider, don't go into marriage. Because when you have children, you need to take care of them. The reason we have juvenile delinquencies is because people are not taking responsibility, especially fathers. You have single mothers taking care of 2 boys, 3 boys, and because these children need father figure, they tend to misbehave. So, fathers, it is high time we take our responsibilities, which is bringing up the children in the way of the Lord. I'm a Christian, and I know that as a father, you are supposed to be the head. Not just the father figure head, but the head in everything. Someone who will lead the children the right way. Someone who will tell them the things to do. So, apart from financial upbringing, that is giving them the basic things of life, food, clothing, and shelter. Another thing is spirituality. I'm telling you, we are all spiritual beings. A father must show the way. Even though when you go to churches this day, when you have 1,000 members of a church we have 1,000 members of a church, you discover that almost 900 of them are women. So if 900 of them are women, which means that spiritually the fathers are not showing good spirituality. We should show them the way of the Lord. The Bible tells us that we should show a child the way he should go. When he grows up, he will not depart from it. So, fathers, we should be father figures. It's because most of our fathers, they don't come to church. We follow our mothers to church. That is why boys don't go to church. Even when they are instrumentalists, you discover they don't listen to sermons. Immediately they finish praise and worship, they are out of the door. Because they know that their fathers too, they are playing with something else within the church service. So, the role of father in child upbringing cannot be swept aside. Apart from that, socially, there is need for fathers to inculcate good neighborliness in the children. If you inculcate, if you are good to your neighbors, your children will know that there is need for them to be good to their neighbors. If you are good to your family, the children will know they need to be good to you. Some fathers don't take their children to their village thinking of witches and wizards. There are days such people will be needed. And you have incest, people marrying from the same family because they don't know each other, which is bad enough. I think fathers should and must let their children fraternize with their extended family. They should know where they come from, so that they will be able to do the right thing. They will know that this is where I come from, these are the things I need to do. So, when we talk about child upbringing, we cannot neglect the role of the father. It can never be neglected, because sometimes we women, we tend to make our children our playmates. And because of that, they will be like, Shebi mommy, it's mommy, so don't worry, it will be taken care of. But they fear dad. They know that if mom should report them to the father, they are going to be beaten. But if there is no father to report to, what do you think will happen? So, the role of the father is enormous. It's such a shame that most fathers these days don't take it as something. Maybe the mother is there, you should go there. We go to PTA meeting, we go for open day, we go for children's rehearsals and what have you. The fathers are nowhere to be found. And that is why in old age, children tend, both male and female, they tend to take care of their aged mother more than their father. Because she's the one they see every day, she's the one they have good rapport with, they interact with her. But the father is always there, claiming he's making money. When you are making money and your home is in disarray, you are not making anything. Your future is in jeopardy. That's when you see old men having their wife with their children abroad, and the maid will be taking care of them. So the role of the father cannot be overemphasized. So I will plead with men to please take their proper place in child upbringing, in the bringing up of their children. We are still on home front counselor. I hope you find this entertaining and at the same time educative, and that you take one or two out of the things that I've said. Why fathers should please take charge in bringing up their children. Thank you.
Home front counselor.
Efficient management of parental responsibility.